I'm so excited for today's video because this is the first ever video that I will be recording in terms of my LPC with LLM journey, which will be starting on September 2021 this year. And I'm really excited to really see how this journey goes and unfolds. But this video I want to dedicate based on how I'm actually prepping for this LPC with LLM journey at City University of London. So if you're interested to find out some of the ways that I'm actually prepping for it, then please keep watching this video till the end. So if you have watched my previous videos, then you probably know that I actually started my LPC with LLM in last year, September 2019 or 2020 for my LPC with LLM at City University. However, I actually stopped in between because I could not just understand anything from online lessons and online classes, and the fact that I was paying a lot of money to actually attend these classes and everything despite being at home, it didn't really work for me. And also, even though I'm so shy and introverted, it did not really work for me either because I did not understand anything that was going on, which is why I decided to pause it and restart it and resume it again in September 2021, which I believe has been the best decision because now I'm going to be going into the campus and attending lessons and interacting with people live, which I thought is something that I was never going to say in my whole entire life because I really love being by myself and everything. But when it comes to education, I have figured out that it is better to always do it online and in real life class settings. In that way you can understand the topic much better. But without me now, blabbering on and everything, I'm going to be sharing with you all some of the emails that I've already received from the City University in terms of this course and what they've actually told me already. So you get an idea in the future as well. If you want to do LPC with LLM at City, then you know what you're actually going to get and what kind of emails you might be receiving. So as you can see from the term dates in front of you, you can clearly see that I will be starting on September 2021 and my course will be ending in September 2022. And term 1 is based on core modules as far as I can remember, and this will begin from September till February, I would say, because there's a lot of core modules, I'm not gonna lie. And number 2 is term 2 dates, and that will begin from March till June or July at most. And then the rest of the year is based on LLM, which is a master's paper that you have to do, which is, I believe, 7,000 to 10,000 words or something. And this is basically pretty much it about the term dates and everything. And the registration will actually begin in August, as they have told me, and I've actually emailed them and to ask how do I register if I want to resume my course and everything. They have definitely told me that they're going to be giving me a link or something in August, any date in August, to make me register. And for that registration, I will need my transcript of my LLB results and Rigi classification basically. Otherwise, I cannot really apply and I cannot really attend this course. So these are some of the things that I want to share with you all based on the things that I've already received so far at present time based on emails from the LPC with LLM course. Now, when it comes to actually prepping for the LPC with LLM course, and currently it is August, I'm thinking of 3 different ways of actually prepping for it. Number 1 is having as much as fun as possible before your course actually begins in September. This might sound very counterintuitive, but I believe that having as much as fun as possible before your course starts is extremely important. And when I say fun, it means basically, for example, things like self-development or going to travel or trying new cuisine or new foods or learning about new cultures, meeting old and new friends, or even focusing on your own hobbies and stuff like that. That's what I mean by having fun, because I believe that's so important, because for the next 1 year I know I'm going to be so busy and it's going to be very hard for me to travel around trying new food, meeting old friends and making new friends even. So it's very important for you to really plan out yourself and have as much as fun as you can in this particular month and the remaining weeks that you have, because in that way you're going to be prepping yourself and telling yourself that I actually had a lot of fun in my summer holiday, so that I'm now willing to start, I'm motivated to start my course in a very nice clear manner. And it's not like you're working every day in the summer holiday and then you're also going to be working from September this year till next year. So it can be very hectic and you're gonna feel like you're having no fun in your youth. So I believe that it's very, very important to have as much as fun as you can in a summer holiday before starting your LPC with LLM, so that in that way you're much more motivated to start your course. Number 2 tip that I would give in terms of prepping for LPC with LLM is definitely creating some kind of to-do list or a checklist that you basically want to complete just 2 weeks before your course begins. And for me, I've actually done that in my old bullet journal right here, and this is how it looks. So as you can see, there's a whole section for equipment, home, university things that I have to do. If you could not hear that, what I just said is basically like equipment, so the things that I have to buy in terms of school essentials or things that I want to buy and everything. And I'll definitely make a video on that particular category in the future, because I want to make sure that you're not overbuying, but at the same time you're not underbuying, because that can be very boring and annoying. Number two is university, which means that basically what are some of the important places in university and how to find them and everything. I would definitely hopefully make a video on the city university tour as well, and how it looks and everything, and what it feels like to be in the university and stuff. Then I have video ideas which I'm going to be completing for the next few weeks based on law. Then I have home things that I have to do as well in section. For example, I have to clean out my closet, or clean out my bookshelf, dust out everything, and making space for the new year, new chapter of my life to begin. So I would do all those kind of things and cleaning stuff basically. Then I have some goals here that I want to achieve in terms of in the next 1 year, what I want to achieve, what kind of a person I want to become. So these are some of the basically checklists that I have made already a few days ago, to make sure that I have a clear outline of all the things that I have to do, so that I'm not really missing out. So yeah, I would definitely recommend for you to create some kind of a checklist like this just before your course begins. Number three thing that I would definitely want you to do, and I want to do it myself, is the fact that you need to create good habits that are going to be everlasting and everlasting till the course ends. And this means, for example, let's say mindfulness, praying, sleeping 8 hours, drinking 8 liters, sorry, not 8 liters, but 2 liters of water every single day, and then also waking up every day at a certain time and sleeping at the same time as well. In that way, you're going to be creating this good lifestyle that are going to be adding value to your life when you're going to be doing your LPC with LLM. So it's going to be very easy for you to maintain a good lifestyle, and you're not going to be eating junk food every day, or sleeping at 2 a.m. one day and the next day you sleep at 5 a.m. or anything like that. So I believe that creating good habits in a summer holiday is very, very important before your school starts or your university starts. In that way, you are going to be keeping those up for the rest of the year, so it won't be very hectic. Because when school will begin, workload will take over, and you will not have enough time to actually build up good habits and everything. So I believe it's very, very important for you to create good habits from now on, and you have a good a month left anyway. If you're watching this in August, in any year, August, it's very, very important that you use this 4 or 5 weeks that you have left to build good habits. And I believe that's more than enough time as well. 30 days is usually more than enough for you to really build good habits and keep them up as well. So I highly recommend for you to do this last thing as well. So this brings me to the end of today's video. I hope you really enjoyed this video and found this video really helpful about the things that I'm doing to prep for my LPC with LLM journey starting on September 2021 at City University of London. And I cannot really explain to you how excited I am, but also nervous at the same time about this course, because I have heard so many mixed reviews about this, how hard it is, how complicated it is and everything. But all in all, I believe that these 3 things that I mentioned already before is making me prepared for that journey to be much more smoother and cleaner and happier. And yeah, if you know that somebody else is starting LPC with LLM or LPC in general, or even LLM only, then please do share this video with them so that they can actually get an idea on how to prepare for it and be healthy, happy and productive as well during summer holiday. But other than that, I will see you in my next week's law video.